I don't take the extra measure of validating whether I am getting better because of my exercise. And you're not just happy that it's logical, but you conduct an experiment. Pure faith and pure skepticism are ends of the spectrum which typically do not exist. They are ideal conditions. One thing that plays out a lot in UPSC essays is this concept of faith on one side and skepticism on the other side. In fact, this year we had Truth Knows No Color. PYQs contain topics like the doubter is a true man of science, wisdom finds truth. So many other topics have covered this dichotomy. So let's understand this a little bit more and understand what is between these two extreme ends of the spectrum. In fact, most of us live our lives, our entire lives, in this spectrum. There are concepts like trust, belief, pragmatism, scientific inquiry, all rolled inside these two bookends. So assume faith is at the top and skepticism is at the bottom, and there is a line. What changes along this line? What is the parameter that's actually increasing or decreasing as you go down from one end of the spectrum to the other? Trust and evidence. Faith is a zone where there is absolute trust. There is no need for evidence. I trust in the Creator and that's it. I don't need evidence. But a skeptic, there is no room for trust in skepticism. There is absolute need for evidence. So evidence or the need for evidence grows, increases when you go from faith to skepticism, but trust decreases. So now let's look at the intermediate stages. In fact, right after faith comes this zone of reason belief. This is an area where you apply logic. And if it seems logical, you believe it. You don't look for evidence, you don't conduct experiments, you don't question the value too much. Like, yeah, this seems logical, I will believe it. Right? I pop this pill and I get better. That's fine. I don't take the extra measure of validating whether I am getting better because of my exercise or am I getting better because of my diet. I took this pill, I got better, and that's it. Some logic, not a whole lot of experimentation and evidence. Next comes a zone we call pragmatism. In pragmatism, we take a different approach. We look at the value or utility of this idea. If religion heals people, if it is actually resulting in something good, I'll believe it. I have no interest in spending time and validating whether things are true, whether the scriptures are right, whether the mythology checks out. I'll just believe it because it has value and it is yielding good results. So it's a more outcome-based view of things. And a lot of people fall in this category where they see that if things work, they do it. Beyond pragmatism lies the zone of deep science and critical inquiry, where you are not just happy if something produces a result, and you're not just happy that it's logical, but you conduct an experiment, you have a hypothesis, you collect evidence to prove that hypothesis, and then you believe in it. So examining things, scientific inquiry, examining things in a methodical way using a process or an experiment is science. And this is scientific inquiry. This lies between pragmatism and skepticism. And beyond scientific inquiry is the skeptic who almost takes I do not believe in anything unless there is evidence. So even science makes some proclamations, makes some hypotheses, understands what it doesn't know, and there is some room, but in pure skepticism, there is no room, right? So pure faith and pure skepticism are ends of the spectrum which typically do not exist. They are ideal conditions, and what lies inside is reality. So, hopefully, this gives you a good picture from faith all the way down to skepticism. We discussed 5 degrees in how trust and evidence change form to give different sort of viewpoints towards life. I look forward to engaging with you all on our Telegram channel and discuss more such interesting concepts and give you the tools to write better essays.